That right rear. Right rear. Same as we just ran.
Right now.
First of 2 visits here this year for the UMP Modified. Starting on the pole from Essex, the Snyder Auto number 5 is Gerald Martin. Starting second in heat race number 1 from Cottam, the Dowler Carn Propane, 69 is Dennis Deserano. Starting third from Blenheim, the William Johnson Construction, 20. These ones quite a bit different, obviously. Much narrower tires. Not much in the way of engine rules, really, and that's because the tires are pretty narrow, so that is the mitigating factor. Can have all the power under hood that you want, but if you can't get it to the ground, it doesn't do much good. So some close, inexpensive racing in the UMP Modified division. Here we go, green flag out on heat race number 1. Gerald Martin and Dennis Deserano led them down, and now a crash in turn 1 and 2. Schrader got into that one, as well as Brasso and Villaranda. So Villaranda and Brasso got together and also collected Ken Schrader down there in turn number 1. And Schrader with a right rear flat, as well as some damage to the right rear quarter panel on the number 9. So a bit of a rude welcome back here for Ken Schrader. Again, first time since 2009 that the UMP Modifieds have raced here at South Buxton. First time since 2009 that Ken Schrader has raced here at Ohsweken as well. And not looking like he's going to be able to make it back out here for this heat race, so we will have a complete restart minus the number 9 of Schrader. Schrader's right rear corner of the car did take some pretty heavy contact there, so they may have some more broken parts. But as I say that, he does make it back to the speedway. He'll start at the tail of this one. And here we go again. This time Deserano and Jim Dale Jr. on the front row, as they all pile down into turn 1 the first time. 4 wide at corner 1 briefly. Look at Jim Dale on the move in the 00, as he goes from 4th to a fight for the lead here in turn 3.
And Clements using the outside line in that 3 car as well, working the outside line as they come across the stripe. It's a 3-car battle for the lead at the front.
Now Joel Dick to the inside. The 09 has the lead for the moment, but again, Dale to the outside in turn 2 with Spielman right there as well. And look at Schrader, has already come from the back to pass half the field, and even more now, up to second is Schrader in the 9.
What a run by Kenny Schrader into the second spot as he works the inside line now on Joel Dick. They'll go down the back stretch, wheel to wheel. Dick with the slight advantage over Schrader going into 3.
Dick goes down to the middle side of the speedway this time, as Schrader still on the inside, but Dick trying to pinch him down just a bit here.
Schrader continuing to pin it right to the inside line as they go down the backstretch, side by side. Schrader on the inside line, Dick on the outside line, side by side for the lead off of corner number 4. They're side by side for the third spot as well.
Third and final redraw spot up for grabs there. Spielman has it for the moment. Dale, who was briefly fighting for the lead, back to fourth now. Make that fifth as Clements gets to the inside.
Well, if you came to see Kenny Schrader win here tonight, he's at the front in the right spot, but Joel Dick wants to say something about that before it's over as they go down into corner number 1. Trouble off the back end of corner number 2 as we stay green though for the moment.
That's Villaranda in the 11 that's gone around down on the inside of turn 2. Meanwhile, up front with 2 laps to go this time by, it's still Schrader with the lead, but Dick is still right there. Meanwhile, third and final redraw spot still up for grabs. Clements has it, but Spielman was there a minute ago. Dale still in the fight as well as Brasso.
Off the fourth corner, this time by to complete lap number 7. White flag goes in the air, and Joel Dick is continuing to battle with Ken Schrader. A good fight at the front. Schrader got by, but Joel Dick has stayed within striking distance throughout this race.
And now they're going to have to contend with the slower car of Villaranda here as Schrader takes it to the inside out of corner 4. He will get the win, and he raced number 1. Second is Dick. Third at the line for that final redraw spot will be Clements. Then it's Spielman, Dale, Brasso, and Deserano, and the 5 of Gerald Martin. So it's Kenny Schrader from Fenton, Missouri in the Federated Auto Parts number 9 winning heat race number 1. And now we're set for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole from Detroit, Michigan. Starting second from Blenheim, the Terry Vogler Trucking number 73, Kyle Hope. Starting third from Chatham, the Dowler Karn Propane number 36 is Daryl Hoekstra. And starting fourth from Leamington.
Bombers sprint cars are off that night for an SOS event at Marinville.
We had a whole pile of UMP modified scheduled to come last year, over 24 of them. A little bit smaller field here tonight as there is a 2-day UMP modified show down in Oakshade, Ohio tonight. But we expect a larger field even than this for the UMP modifieds back here in September. Here we go, green flag on heat race number 2.
Off they go into corner number 1 here in the second and final qualifying heat for the UMP modifieds as they go down the backstretch. Here's Hoekstra and Hope going at it side by side for the second spot.
Keep an eye on Richardson in that 5X, a driver that likes to head down to the Eldora Speedway, and he is the driver who has the only feature win here in modified competition. But up front right now it's Hoekstra to the inside now on Smith, so give the lead to Hoekstra on lap number 2.
Smith back to second. Kyle Hope right now riding in position number 3 as they come down to complete the second lap here for the UMP modified. Hoekstra leads them at the line.
Richardson now gets her on Hope for the third spot, so Richardson up into a redraw position, but Hoekstra has pulled away to a big lead now over Smith and Richardson.
Into corner number 3 goes the leader Hoekstra as he works it through the corner and off of corner number 4 to complete lap number 3. 5 to go in this one with Richardson now moving by that 313 of Clayton Smith into second position. But Smith now back to third. Hope remains in the 4th spot.
So it's Hoekstra at the front of this one. The big lead over Richardson, but now Richardson's starting to maybe eat into that gap just a bit as Smith has fallen back, still holding third, but 4 laps in and 4 to go.
Hoekstra leads them down the back stretch in that number 36 machine. Richardson in second, Smith running in third, Hope in the 4th spot. 5 in, 3 laps left in this final qualifying heat for the UMP modifieds.
After falling back a bit, Smith is starting to gain again on Richardson for the second spot, but it's all Hoekstra up front of this one in that 36 car. He'll get the 2 to go signal this time by, but no, he won't. The yellow is out as Ghostman goes for a spin over in turn number 1. So yellow flag out for Ghostman in the 92G. He gets spun around in turns 1 and 2. So that puts Richardson and Smith right back to the tail end of Hoekstra, who had built a big lead to start this one. Hoekstra with his quickest lap time 4/10 of a second faster than anyone else in the field so far in heat race number 2.
We have a baby blue Chevrolet pickup. License plate 168HUX. Chevrolet pickup, baby blue, Ontario license plate 168HUX. Your vehicle needs to be moved immediately, please. And we also have a lost pair of glasses here in the tower. So if you're missing your glasses, they are reading glasses, it appears to be, with a leopard print on them. And we still have the set of keys last week here in the tower. Green flag back in the air with Hoekstra leading them over Richardson. And in that third position again is Smith, who's fighting back on the inside of Richardson.
Lajeunesse in the 98T has come from the tail of the field up to 4th now as he's gotten around the 73 of Hope, and Lajeunesse still trying to get a final redraw spot here. Side by side for second now between Smith and Richardson.
Corner number 2, Hoekstra continuing to be hooked up there as your leader. Smith in second over Richardson. Lajeunesse into 4th, Hope in the 5th spot. White flag up in the air, one more trip around for Hoekstra.
Smith has figured out a better line around the track here, and he's gaining on Hoekstra to end this one. May run out of time here, but Smith definitely figuring out the groove here in that 3:13.
Final time through 3 and 4. Here comes Smith giving a challenge to Hoekstra. Checkered flag goes in the air. Hoekstra will get the win over Smith and Richardson 3rd.
At the line for 4th, Lajeunesse will, no, it's Hope who gets it over Lajeunesse. Then Ghostman recovers for a 5th place finish.
All right, 50-50 is now at $750, but we will guarantee the winner takes home $1,000. So keep buying those tickets, because once we get to
Dick and Tim Richardson lead us down, and Dick gets a good start in the 09. So Dick has the lead. Second up for grabs. Schrader has it for the moment. Then it's Clayton Smith in the 3:13. So Smith and Schrader going at it for second. Behind them, it's the 3C of Clements. He's got that 4th spot. Richardson back to 5th now in the 5X.
Schrader up on the outside, working down the back straightaway, looking pretty good in his first test here. Remember, he was here all week racing with corporate events, but your leader out front and pulling away now a little bit.
Yeah, Joel Dick, a very strong local competitor, dominated last year at the South Buxton Raceway, then started to travel a little bit this year and has been running so well down in the U.S. He's 3rd in points at Eldora Speedway, so that 09 car knows how to get it done. But back in the pack, a crash back there. Ghostman in the 92, the 6M of Mills, the 11 of Villaranda all involved.
Well, Mills looks all right. The 11 car both rolling. The 92G is the one we have concerns about, nosing into the wall down here in turn number 2. Car not fired up yet. They'll try and roll it back off the wall here and see if we can do 2 laps complete so far.
So Joel Dick had opened up a bit of a lead there, but he'll see.
So 50-50 tickets are still being sold. We'll do the draw in one more feature. Here they come. Green flag is out, Tommy. We're on it again. Schrader to the inside this time.
And Schrader gets a good run to the inside. Here's Sparks flying out of the brakes on the number 9 car. He gets a good run out of corner 2 and gets to the inside on Dick now. So Schrader to the inside of Dick in turn number 3 and 4.
Wasn't about to let him get away that time. Schrader off the inside here. And if you watch the inside of 2, there's still lots of bite down there. And Schrader, a veteran of the dirt track, looking to point it right down in the good stuff. And he should drive away from Dick with a lot of traction down the back straightaway, Tommy.
That left front tire just barely touching the ground as he comes out of the corners. That car set up very well for Ken Schrader in the number 9. Second is Dick now. Third is still Clayton Smith. Then it's Brian Spielman and Louis Clements in the top 5. Richardson, former feature winner here, is 6th in the 5X. And the yellow flag has come out.
Yeah, problems with the 5 here on the back straightaway. Left front all tore up. So our red tow truck from Steve's will get over there and give them the hook. Schrader, of course, came in here on Wednesday. Federated Auto Parts in the States, the equivalent is Canadian Tire here in Canada. So Ken Schrader came up, had a whole bunch of the Canadian Tire executives and VIPs out here racing against him. They brought a Mack truck full of race cars, and the corporate event was the guests got to race against Ken Schrader here Tuesday and Wednesday. So Schrader has seen a very dry track here, because that's what he practiced on Wednesday and Thursday. Tonight, he's got a lot more bite, Tommy, than he's had throughout the rest of the week.
Yeah, the track has slicked off tonight, but it's again.
Schrader on it here to the inside, brings it to the bottom once again. Dick will run around the outside. Jim Dale Jr., the 00, working the bottom side as well as he tries to find some bite on the inside. They're 3 wide back there.
Yeah, Hoekstra tried to go to the outside of Richardson and Dale, and that almost didn't work there. Meanwhile, up front, Schrader has the lead. Dick trying to stay with him here as Spielman gets to the outside on Clements for the 4th spot.
Schrader with a good lead, 2 car lengths. Their 3 have strung out behind them, 2 wide, and they all look for the pecking order down the back straightaway.
Schrader starting to pull away again over Dick, who is sticking to that outside or middle groove so far in the 09. Schrader to the bottom side in the number 9. Third is Clayton Smith, and he's got a whole host of drivers right behind the 313. Clements, then Richardson, Hoekstra, Dale, and Spielman all in there, racing for that 3rd spot.
Dick trying to chase down Schrader. They've left the rest of the pack in their dust, but so far they bring it down the back straightaway. And what a good battle we've got. Still 3 wide back there for 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Hoekstra finally gets clear of the 3C of Clements, but now they're again 3 wide as Dale is in there along with Richardson and Hoekstra. Still, it's Clayton Smith holding the 3rd spot. Schrader and Dick up front, 1st and 2nd.
Battle back there is the 5X with Dale working the inside of the 36 car, back to the inside of 3. That is the best battle right now. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
It's still Smith with that 3rd spot. Richardson back up to 4th after he fell back a little bit. Jim Dale has the 5th spot, but here comes Hoekstra to the outside again in the 36 car. So give the 5th spot to Hoekstra for the moment. Then Dale and Louis Clements in there as well.
Trouble out of turn 2. The 11 goes around right in front of the leaders. Yellow is out here on lap number 10. So that will double the field up once again. And it's going to be another wild restart here with still a bunch to go.
So we'll know what time it is down there right now. Aren't you guys supposed to be working?
Probably around noon on Monday, if my calculations are right. But yeah, I want to welcome everybody from Australia. Everybody wave to everybody in Australia watching at home. Here we come out of turn number 4. We are on it once again. Schrader tricycling the Federated Auto Parts. Uno number 9 to the bottom side. Hero turn number 1 and 2, and he knows where the sticky stuff lays.
So everybody chasing the number 9 of Ken Schrader right now. Dick now has taken the 09 to the bottom as he tries a different move, but that doesn't work well for him. Now it's Hoekstra in the 36 car up to 3rd. after he started at the tail of this field.
Hoekstra trying to work so to the outside, but he's taking the long way around. All the bite seems to be on the bottom, and the 243 of Smith works to the inside of Hoekstra.
So Hoekstra, after getting DQ'd from his heat race win, has driven from 17th into a fight for third here, and he noses ahead of Smith for that spot at the line. So Hoekstra third for the moment, but Smith again to the inside in corner 2.
All Ken Schrader right now by about 15 car lengths out front of Dick. Then you got Smith and Hoekstra running hard down the back chute.
So Schrader at the front of this one, looking for his second feature win of the year in the UMP Modifieds. Now with almost a full straightaway lead over Joel Dick in the 09. Still third side by side between Clayton Smith and Daryl Hoekstra. Then Louis Clements is there as well in the 3C along with Brian Spielman.
Good battle here between Smith and Hoekstra as they try to find the pecking order. Now the 3 working down the inside, but he will bobble a little bit. All still Ken Schrader as they come with 5 to go for the number 9 of Ken Schrader.
Schrader is working towards a feature win here in that number 9 car. Joel Dick now a full straightaway behind. Hoekstra still working hard to try to take that third spot away from Clayton Smith, and then Louis Clements right behind them, waiting for one of them to make a mistake.
Still a long way from the lap cars is the Schrader machine, about a full straightaway. Battle is still Hoekstra and the 2-1-3 of Smith. And we work this one. Now the 92 slow on the front straightaway. He gathers it up.
So Ghostman with troubles in the 92 again, but he keeps it going so we can stay green flag here. 3 to go for Schrader, who will now put a lap on Ghostman. Second is still Dick, then third still up for grabs there. Clayton Smith has it. Daryl Hoekstra and Louis Clements want to take that spot away.
Now Schrader putting 1 or 2 lap markers between himself and second place Dick. Still Smith holding on the third spot, but 3 cars, and now the 22 coming into the battle. Schrader quickly taking this one to the white flag. Last time into one for Ken Schrader.
Schrader puts a lap on Villaranda and Deserano with a big lead here. Schrader comes out in corner 2, but the yellow will come out. The 57 of Ernie Renault has gone around, so we're going to have a green flag finish here. It's not over. 1 lap left to settle it.
Wow, what a break for Dick here. He's going to pull right up on the rear bumper of Ken Schrader's Federated Auto Parts number 9 car and see if he can't do something with the NASCAR great who come to race here tonight. I want to thank all the amazing fans and our sponsors who joined us this evening as well. We still have some of the most exciting racing you're going to see tonight coming up. The mini stocks and thunder stocks, if you've never seen them, you don't want to leave here before it's time.
Owns and promotes, one of them anyway.
They're leaving tonight, so they're going to drive through the night. White flag is out. Let me hear you make some noise if you think Schrader can put the capper on this one. Let me hear you make even more noise if you're hoping for the upset for the 09 of Dick. Here we go. Let's see what we got, Tommy. 1 lap dash to see if Schrader can make his week a successful visit here to the Big O. Bring us back to the green.
Well, I know there's a bunch of South Buxton Raceway fans in the stands and watching on OshweekanSpeedway.net who hope that somebody can knock Ken Schrader off the podium here. But the green flag is out and Schrader looking for a feature win here.
He gets the drive on the inside. Dick right up the back bumper, but he will get the drive out of 2. Big pile up here in 1. We should be able to finish this one. Schrader brings it here off of turn 4, and this will do it. Checkers out as they wreck in turn 1. Ken Schrader wins the UMP modified race here tonight.
Schrader gets the win. Second is Dick. Third is Clayton Smith. Fourth is Spielman. Fifth will be Louis Clements. Sixth is Hoekstra. Seventh will be Jim Dale. 8th is Joey Brasso. 9th is Tim Richardson. And rounding out the top 10, I believe, is Kyle Hope. Still saying Greg Callan now to Mobile One victory lane. He'll get a word with Ken Schrader, tonight's feature winner in the UMP Modified Division. Along with second place Joel Dick and third place Clayton Smith. Don't forget, we still have our HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature and Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunder Stock features yet to come. The Mini Stock feature winner will draw the winning 50-50 number, so make sure you hang around for that. Close to $3,000 we're told in the 50-50 pot.
It's out of the car. Let's hear it for Fenton, Missouri's Kenny Schrader. Lone Wolf Fireworks lighting up the sky here at Ohsweken Speedway. Check them out, Highway 54 in Middleport. Lone Wolf Fireworks, official firework provider of Ohsweken Speedway. Ken Schrader down there talking to Joel Dick. Great battle in the early going. This man's a racer's racer. He's interested in all the other competitors. Glenn Stiers down here to congratulate him. Well, Ken, long week here in Ontario doing some work, but it ends in victory lane, a fun visit to Ontario.
Yeah, we've had a real good time. We came in Sunday afternoon. We did stuff with parts stores and Federated Auto Parts. Monday at Brighton. Tuesday at Hummerstone. We were here Wednesday and had a lot of customers drive. Got to give them a ride in a two-seater and was looking forward to tonight. I've only been here once before. It's just a beautiful facility, and I was looking forward to running at it.
You just seem like a guy that enjoys what he does, and you're at every track, every chance you get. Pretty cool when you get to come to work for Federated Auto Parts and end up in victory lane.
Yeah, that's why I'm still milking this job, you know. I mean, pretty damn old to be doing this shit, but I'm still having fun.
Who would you like to thank for the win?
Just all these guys here that helped us, and obviously Federated Auto Parts, and up here the members are Parts Source and Canadian Tire. So just want to thank all them.
We know you got a long drive. On behalf of Ohsweken Speedway, thanks for coming, Ken.
Hey, thanks for all the hospitality up here, and Glenn, we feel a lot better with you. We didn't go out as much this year.
Let's hear it for Kenny Schrader, the winner tonight here with the UMP Modifieds. Joel Dick, so dominant down the South Buxton Raceway. If you're going to lose to a guy, I guess Ken Schrader's not too bad.
Absolutely not. I mean, that guy's turned more laps than I'll ever thought of turning. So, yeah, he had a great race car. We did too, and you live and learn. So I want to thank all the fans here for coming out, and thanks for Ohsweken Speedway for having the Modifieds here. It's a great night.
Yeah, and you guys will be back in September, which should be a good show. You guys put on a great race tonight.
Thanks. We're really looking forward to it, and thank you guys again.
All right, there's Joel Dick coming home with the second place here tonight. And Clayton Smith comes home in third. Looks like a lot of work pedaling the cars out there tonight. A lot of black on the track. A little bit different than South Buxton, I'm sure.
Oh, a lot different than it was last week. I've never had really good luck here. This is my third trip here and only a second one in a modified. So to wind up next to these caliber of guys in third, that's pretty cool. We're pretty stoked.
Who would you like to thank for the third place?
Well, I got a bunch of sponsors, Tailored Foam Solutions. They do a great job. They help us out. They do a great job on insulating basements, sprayed foam. Churchill Transport helps me out a ton out of Detroit, and Fast Time Racing Engines.
There you have it, the top three for the UMP Modifieds. Did you like the UMP Modifieds, folks? All right, they'll be back in September the 9th. They will return along with Monster Truck Mayhem. Make sure you mark that on your calendars. 2 features to go, and as Clinton said, it's going to be wild. The mini stocks and the thunder stocks will go 5, 6, 7 wide. Stay tuned.
HRW Automotive Mini Stocks next up here. 15 laps for them tonight. "37 mini stocks tried to qualify for this field tonight. 28 will start their feature event.